watching. Hi, Tina here from Common Remedies, and I'm getting in my garden. It is November 1st, and I'm cleaning it up so that I can, I don't know, it's nice out. Anyways, I'm going to make some compost. I'm going to talk a little bit about the different plants that I have in my garden. Some of them are medicinal and edible. Some of them look like weeds, but they're actually medicinal or edible, and so I'm going to try and point those out. I'm no expert. I just say what I know from reading books and talking to people and looking it up on the internet. So, yeah, follow me. Right here is what used to be the cucumber plant. I'm just chopping off this because I tried to get it to, like, go up, you know, and stuff. And so I'm, like, chopping it apart. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's what editing is for. We just need content. Okay, this is the remnants of our cucumber plant. I was really pleased because I've tried to do cucumbers before and they didn't happen. And this year they did. Very exciting. They needed a lot of water and we got a good amount of rain. So what I'm doing now is just trying to cut them off with this wire thing. And I'll put that aside to finish it when nobody's watching. But I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it over here in this container. What I've done here is I've taken some of the, I can't remember if this is Swiss chard or if this is kale. I'm calling it kale. And I'm going to put it in this bucket so that it composts over the winter in some sense. Look at this John. Look at this Johnny John. I'm thinking like leaving it in and see if it grows next year. I don't know. What do you think? Oh, look at that. Cool. If I find any worms, I'm going to throw them in there. And then I got another worm bin over there too. I really am into worms. I like what worms do for soil. And I don't know, they're just cool. So I'll put that there for now. And all these ones I'm going to put in this one. So this one I built myself. This one's for creating compost. So I put like all sorts of compostable stuff in here. And then as it degrades, that's not the word I'm looking for. The word is, you know, decomposes, whatever. All the worms poop, which looks just like dirt, because it is dirt, gets in there, and then you can roll it over top of stuff and like this, and it'll shake out all the fertilizer, because worm poop is fertilizer. Okay, I don't know, like these aphids though, they're like little white things all over the kale slash whatever they are. This is a pumpkin. You ever see a pumpkin? Pumpkin. This is a pumpkin. So there's earwigs in there, gross. There's a worm. Ew, is that a worm or like a centipede? I'm gonna just leave it. I'm not big into bugs. As much as I love gardens and the outdoors, bugs freak me out. All right, so this is partially weeds, and like some of this is not like anything. A lot of times, right? Nowadays they're saying like, okay, it's only a weed if like you can't use it, because a lot of things are not weeds. You can use them, and so I agree with that. So I just like kind of feel my way through what I want to use. If I'm going to use it, then I'll harvest it. This right here is the marshmallow root or marshmallow plant, and then I guess the root would be if it was at the end. But some people eat these, supposedly these little flower things, and supposedly they taste like cheese. God bless you. I've never tried that. I'm not into that. But other people like it, and the root of it you can make into like a cough syrup. But like these grow everywhere, and they really get serious too. They're like really dig into the ground, which I think is good for moving the soil around. But like aesthetically, they can really turn people off, you know. So I usually put them in the trash compost, because I got a trash compost for good stuff, and I got a trash compost for things that may be considered weeds. I don't know. I'm just gonna clip these peppers off. Honestly, we ate like 3 peppers, but they did really good this year. So these are jalapenos, and I don't know if I'm gonna, I guess I'll just snip this guy down and put him in the compost too. I could put these in the compost. I think what I want to do is like harvest the seeds and then use them again next year, because think about all the things I won't have to buy plants for. But honestly, I'm not great at making plants out of seeds. So let's put that under there, hide it. And then we'll take this down. again, I guess I could pull it out, but like, what if it comes back next year? I don't know. I just kind of experiment. Being in the garden for me is kind of like experimenting. I don't love using gloves. Like, I do like using gloves, but honestly, I lose them, and then, or I leave them outside and then they get wet and gross, and then I'm scared that there's bugs in them. So I don't want to mess with them. So I just use my hands without gloves. Glove free. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess I'll chop this one down. Chopping down the pear. I'm just gonna do that. Then I think I'm gonna do this. See? In this area. So like leave a little bit of plant residue in the flower bed to put some minerals and vitamins and enzymes back into the soil. Buggy. There's a bug on me. I don't know. I'm not gonna pull that up. Let's chop this one. Let's see what it looks like. Oh. It looks like a pepper. There we go. It's very skin-like. Kind of creepy. Is the plant going, oh my gosh, you're peeling my skin? Maybe. Sorry. These are like kind of like plants, but they're, you know, they grow all over the place, but they've made pretty little blue flowers, but they kind of choke things out, so. But apparently, if you keep pulling, and you keep pulling, you know, eventually you'll have less and less weeds every year. That's what I heard. And I have kind of noticed that. So, just pull when I can. And I try not to sweat it. I don't weed a lot during the springtime. I mean, during the summer, right, Jack? I mean, we do it probably maybe 3 times in the summer. You think we weeded like 3 times this summer in the garden? You don't know. This is a horseradish. Hey, I tricked ya. Hey, tricked ya. I'm just gonna cut the leaves off of this and put this in the compost. It smells like farts, kinda. Do they have a horseradish challenge? I bet you ever put horseradish in a salad? Because you can do that. You can put horseradish in a salad. I feel like there would be like a horseradish challenge, like, you know, like cinnamon challenge. Look at these. They look like you can make them into brooms. Little tiny brooms for mice. That's kind of cool.